Okay, light workers and lurkers. So now we're going to talk about the one time in my life, this lifetime, that I have been scolded by the Creator God. I was chastised by Him one time in my life. And I'm going to talk about what I did. So, as you know, I was a teenage mom. I had my son at 15 years old, my first child. And that experience was very traumatizing. If you haven't watched it already, check out my Raising a Karmic Child video where I talk about my experiences that I had bringing him into this world and also after he was born. So you can see exactly what I had to deal with during that time in my life. So my two oldest children are 6 years apart. I had my son when I was getting ready to turn 16, and I had my daughter when I was getting ready to turn 22. In those 6 years, I terminated a few pregnancies. So I had an age gap between my two daughters of 4 years. And in those 4 years, I terminated pregnancies as well. So I didn't think anything of it. I didn't think anything was wrong. I didn't think it was perfectly right, but I didn't think I was doing anything wrong because instinctively I would get pregnant, didn't want it, I would go and handle it. That's like kind of normal in today's society. I didn't see anything really wrong with it. But obviously, there was something wrong with it because one day I'm sitting in my room, wasn't thinking about a pregnancy, wasn't thinking about terminating nothing. I was just chilling in my room and I felt the overwhelming feeling of emotion from the Creator God telling me, like, firstly, like I got a flash, like visions of what I was doing that was wrong, and He told me enough. That's enough. No more. I busted out crying. I was like, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry. I won't do it again. I'm so sorry. I won't do it again. Like, I broke down. It shook me to my core. And after that, no more. I didn't have any more from ever. So I didn't even have my third and final child yet. But I made sure that my birth control was tight. And when I had my third child, she was actually playing with my ex-husband. And then after I had her, I was like, okay, three is enough for me, including him, because he was like a fourth. And I was like, okay, I made sure my birth control was tight. Like, I only got pregnant by him one time, and we had that one child, but no more, no more. And to be honest with you, I probably would have gotten another one or more than one more if I hadn't been scolded. So that shook me to my core. My last pregnancy was when I was 25 years old, and I had my daughter shortly after I turned 26. And that was it. I made sure that I would not get pregnant anymore because I didn't want any more. I wasn't just frivolously disposing of babies or pregnancies. So yeah, that was a huge lesson, and I went within to learn the wound that I had. The wound was actually from having my son so young and the trauma that I went through surrounding that pregnancy, that my natural instinct was to terminate. Even though I wasn't a kid no more and there wasn't going to be the same repercussions, it was a wound that I had, like a trauma that I had to go within and figure out why. Why. That was why. Now I know the why. I could fix the behavior. So I never repeated the same behavior again. That's the whole thing about healing or addressing wounds. You have to know the why. Once you know the why, then you know, okay, that's the trigger. That's the problem. You mentally take note and you don't do it again. You don't make the same mistakes again. So I learned from that. That was a very pivotal moment in my life when the Creator God stepped in, and yeah, I had to go inside and address that. And they were the only two wounds that I've ever had to heal. The one when I lost my virginity, and the one with my wound from being pregnant with my son. There are only two that I've had to heal in my lifetime. And I don't have any more wounds to address at this point. I'm good. But yeah, that's what it was. That's why I was scolded and reprimanded and disciplined, and I got it together real quick because I don't play with him at all. It was very intense. He doesn't play. He's very serious. Okay, so that was it for the one time that I was scolded by the Creator God. Next, I'm going to talk about when the Creator God was telling me it's time for my marriage to end. The event that happened that was a sign to tell us that it was time to part ways, and that my great awakening was right around the corner. So I'll talk about what happened in that situation, and I also have some receipts for that because whenever I can provide receipts, I provide them. But 9 times out of 10, the stuff that I say, people get confirmation. Okay, so like, subscribe, and share, and I'll be back with the next video about the events that happened with my ex-husband, or the major event that happened. So yeah, I'll see you guys then. Bye.